You know, when we talk retail sports cards, you obviously think of three different stores. A lot of you guys probably think Target as the best retail place. Some of you guys may think Walmart is the place for retail sports cards. Some of you guys may even think Barnes& and Noble is the place for retail sports cards, or maybe even Meijer. Well, what I'm here to tell you today is there is a new sheriff for retail sports cards in town by the name of Gamestop. That is right. Major changes at GameStop with sports cards all over the place, and we're going to talk all about that in this video today. So what's going on, guys? It's Grip Rip, and before we get in the video today, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 11,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away hobby packs of Series 1. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see here on the channel. And last, but certainly not least, leave a comment down below of your craziest, wildest, and boldest takes you may have for this upcoming baseball season. So let's get into it. Of course, I would really love to hit 11,000 before Series 1. We're kind of on the trajectory to do that. We're about, I think, like 550-ish off. We could pull it off. I do expect next month to be a big month, I will tell you. From a personal data, analytical standpoint, because I like to do that stuff. February is typically always my best month. I assume because Series 1 comes out in February, I assume. So hopefully we hit 11,000 in February. I think we definitely will. So I'm very excited for that. And of course, major announcement. I said this yesterday and I'll say it again for people who haven't heard it. We are moving out of this setup. Yes, this setup, for the most part, is going to go bye-bye. So in February, we are opening a brand new studio-esque setup where you'll see my face talking, you'll see my entire body, you'll see it all, okay? You'll see it all. I have professional lighting, professional mic, I have it all. So February, whole new setup comes in, construction has begun, gonna be great. And we are starting a second channel. That is right, the Grip and Rip Show, where we have hopefully some special guests on the show. We, talk videos about real life baseball things, like, whether or not baseball needs a salary cap or floor. Dodgers. We're going to talk things like that. We'll talk all baseball news, trade rumors, you name it, news from all different organizations, and hopefully talk to some guests along the way in that new channel. So hopefully you guys go subscribe to that one. I already made the channel. I'm going to post like a short on it or whatever, and then I'll have you guys go subscribe to that if you want to in the coming days, so you're prepared for that. So either way, let's get into the news. Because, wow, I mean, GameStop, I will say, GameStop has that reputation, okay? So, if you go to GameStop, obviously, in the past, you would go there for games and things like that. But now, GameStop has kind of, ironically, changed its model. I mean, they did that because, obviously, if you guys are video game players like myself, you would know that the majority of the time you're buying games digitally now, not rather a physical disc, right? So GameStop had to adapt and change their business model, and they went to collectibles like Funko Pops, WWE action figures, Marvel action figures, Star Wars action figures. They still do that business model till this day, but now they have upgraded again. Now they are carrying sports cards. They've been carrying sports cards, I would say, for the last, year and a half-ish. They've always carried Pokemon. I see a lot of people fighting over these new Pokemon cards, by the way. Apparently, there was a big fight in Pittsburgh on Friday or Thursday last week. I don't know what one it was. But there was a big fight in Pittsburgh, actually, at a Walmart for these new Pokemon cards. I don't know what the hell they are. I don't listen to Pokemon. I don't know anything about Pokemon, okay? But apparently the cops were called, and the section was shut down, and no one got any, and there was some there, and everyone was fighting over them. I guess punches were thrown. I don't know. It sounded like an absolute disaster. But regardless, GameStop also does carry Pokemon. They've been doing that for God knows how long, right? But Now, we're going to be talking about sports cards at GameStop because, as you guys may or may not know if you watch me on a regular basis, I went to GameStop last week to see if they had boxes of Archives because obviously Archives is, I guess, new. It just came out like about 3 weeks ago or whatever, 2, 3 weeks ago now. And, I couldn't find any. My card guy actually never got them in. So I think what he did was he canceled the orders. I'm pretty sure what happened was like because we got hit with a big snowstorm on that day of release, and I think what happened was it got lost in the mail. Like he still hasn't got them like to this day. So I think he just got a refund for him. Is not even going to get them, which I guess is okay. I guess I was gonna buy through him because obviously I like to do that. I like to support my local card shop guy, obviously, but stuff happens and whatever. So there looks like there's a case of hobby and collector's boxes on the loose somewhere in my area or somewhere along the way it was stolen. I have no idea, but either way, GameStop made some massive changes, man. GameStop made some massive changes. So when I went last week, I noticed immediately as soon as I walked into the store, the section was absolutely humongous. Now, if you want a comparison to size, let's use Target for an example. You know how Target has that big wall of sports cards, and then they have a couple shelves with blaster boxes and monster boxes and things like that. Well, that is basically what it looks like. It was absolutely humongous. There was football, basketball, baseball, hockey, Pokemon, any card you want that's out right now in stores, they had. And a lot of it. I was like, what in the world is this? I was like, I didn't expect to see this. I mean, the GameStop card section for the longest time was the equivalent to like a little small 4 foot wide by 6 foot tall section. That was basically what it was for the longest time. And then I walk into my GameStop and I see this huge Target sports card-esque wall. I'm like, when did you change this? I'm like, this is brand. I haven't seen this. And he said they changed it the first week of the new year because I was just at GameStop in December right before Christmas. And I was like, this wasn't here before. Would have been nice if it was there for Chrome Update because Chrome Update obviously sold like no tomorrow and is still selling like no tomorrow. I said, would have been nice. I said that in my head. I was like, would have been nice to have that about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago at this point, right? But yeah, so I talked to the manager there because I've known that manager at GameStop there for quite a while. He's been working there for like ever, at least the last 5-ish years. I used to pre-order, fun fact, I used to pre-order all my action figures. Of course, some of you guys may know I'm an action figure collector as well. I used to pre-order all my Marvel Legends through GameStop in store. So that guy knows me since like 2019, I think it's been something like that. But I was talking to him, and yeah, so every GameStop, listen up, because this is going to apply to everybody here. GameStop is making massive improvements to their sports card game, which I really, really do enjoy because GameStop for now is a very underrated spot to buy retail. And yes, they are going to have Prism Football in, by the way. I did ask him that. Yes, Prism Football will be hitting GameStop, if not already, depending on the location, I guess. But yes, they will be getting it. But regardless, GameStop is a very underrated spot for now. Now, I imagine when it picks up steam and, your GameStop transitions to the bigger, taller, wider section, I assume a lot of other people are going to start to flock there, especially, in my area. It's nice. It's really nice, by the way. There is a Target, Walmart, and GameStop like almost simultaneously back to back to back. It's like Target is right there, and then GameStop's literally right next door. I kid you not. and 100 yards, 200 yards down the line is Walmart. So pretty nice considering that, if those other two big box retail stores don't have anything, you can just go into GameStop and see what they have. So it's very, very convenient on that regard alone. Number two, their pro memberships. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they have pro memberships. I think it's like $20 a year. And the best part is you get a $5 coupon every single month. I believe at the first of every month, you get a $5 coupon. And I think, by the way, it can stack. So if you have multiple, now I think they do expire at the end of the year, so you can't just save these up forever. But I think at the end of the year, if you want 12 times 5, $60, you could technically get 2 blaster boxes or whatever you want in the store for free via your free $5 every month, which is really, really nice because if you buy a fat pack, right? Let's say you wanted to go buy a Archives fat pack, that was what I bought the other day at GameStop. $7, and you use your $5 coupon, and you got it for $2. You got a fat pack for $2, which is very, very good. Because obviously, discounts equals more money in your pockets to spend on other things or whatever you want to buy, right? That's also very good. So GameStop is really stepping up their game on top of, which I kind of talked about this in the past, grading. They provide PSA grading. So there already is a GameStop in my area that does this, but my home base GameStop is implementing it this year. And by the sound of it, we were talking about this for at least 5-10 minutes. Every GameStop, the ones that are obviously are not shutting down, because there are GameStops that are shutting down in America, but the ones that are open seemingly are going to all carry this service. So if you have a GameStop in your area or multiple, I have like 6 GameStops all in my area within like a 25-mile radius, which is pretty crazy. They're all going to carry grading services. And I'll give you a little rundown of what it's like to grade with GameStop. Now, I'm actually going to send my first card away to get graded, I think relatively soon. I don't know what I'm going to grade. I really would like to grade a lower end card first. That way I know I get it back. I would really like to grade. I have a Kutch. I don't know where it's at here. It's somewhere in my stack here somewhere. But, oh, it's right here. Perfect. I have this Kutch card right here. Looks very, very good. I mean, this is from Series 1 last year. As you see, it's numbered on the back here and everything, somewhere right there, right? I think I paid somewhere on the lines of $30-ish for this card when it came out. I think this would grade a 10. I'm not going to send it first, though, because I would obviously like to, get the first card back before I send something higher end like that. Because that is a very low numbered Kutch card, and I only seen that card once on eBay, if I'm going to be honest. I only seen it once, and that's the only time I seen this when I bought it. But regardless, what happens is I found out, for whatever reason, the pricing is different. So for Pokemon cards, it's $15, or like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering or whatever, $15. And for sports cards, it's $20. And you have to add shipping, so add an additional $5 to ship. So it's really $20 and $25. $25 for sport cards, $20 for non-sports cards, which is very interesting. I don't really know why there's a price difference there. Do they think Pokemon cards are less valuable? I think that. I don't really know. I know Pokemon's a big deal, and I know it can go for a lot of money, but sports cards are obviously where the grading money is at, obviously. So either way, I guess what happens is you send your card in and they have to fill out a bunch of information. They said, this is very interesting, by the way, they will not submit your card for grading unless there is 2 protective coverings on it. Obviously, what they're alluding to, obviously, the penny sleeve and a card saver, top loader. I think card savers are actually the way to go at grading rather than top loaders, so whatever. But 2 protective coverings, they said. They said if there's not 2, they will not send it. So I found that pretty interesting, by the way. I guess they were just trained at my GameStop to like learn about this stuff, because he said they were just trained about it like 2 weeks ago now, I guess it was, to like do this stuff and submit grading stuff. And I guess the turnaround time is about 40 to 45 days, which is about 6 to 7 weeks, which I guess is not terrible, because if you guys remember, obviously during the vid era, which is 2021, turnaround times for PSA cards, even in 2022, was like over like 150 days, which was really, really crazy, and like I would never have done that. So the turnaround time does look to be a lot shorter now, which is very good. So either way, to wrap this video up here talking about GameStop. GameStop, I'll give them credit where credit is due. They obviously had to change their business model, like I did say earlier in the video. And, they definitely knocked it out of the park, in my honest opinion. Because obviously, you have to adapt. You have to adapt in order to succeed as a company. And obviously with cards going, or I should say video games going digital, you kind of have to adapt, obviously, or else you just file for bankruptcy and just end up closing down. So I think it's a very good decision on their end to do this. Obviously, I'm very skeptical to grade a card first, but I think I do know what I do want to grade. I do want to grade this, actually. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, and I wish Topps would bring these back. So Topps, I know, if you're listening, man, this is from 2012. And not numbered. You would think this is numbered. And if you guys collected cards in 2012, you would know this card was a retail exclusive. Believe it or not, this is basically, in today's world, the equivalent of I can't say no more because now they're gone, but this card right here is the equivalent of what a retail blue would have been in 2012. It is a gold shimmer Kutch card. So look how cool this is, man. I definitely think I can get this graded. I actually have 2 of these. I accidentally bought 2. I don't know how, but I think I got one for free, because I looked at my eBay, by the way, and I only bought 1 of these. Somehow I got 2. So I think I got one for free, but I think I actually might send one of these off for grading. Lower end, it's only about $3 to $5 on eBay. But look how cool that is, man. And I'm going to try to collect all the 2012 Pirates in this gold rainbow-esque foil. See, they need this. Here's the thing with Topps, by the way. I guess I'll just put this here for now. I don't know where to put it. I think I'll just put it right here for now. I don't want to put it over Ricky, so I'll just put it right here. Here's the thing with Topps, by the way, guys. They're going to make inserts like that. When's the last time you have seen a retail insert parallel subset that looked like that in a Topps product? It's been a very long time, has it not been? So I think they should bring that back. I definitely think they should bring those like gold shimmer sparkle-esque cards back. They look very nice, especially if you have a color match like the Pirates. They pop big time. So either way, guys, just wanted to shout off. That might be the first card I actually grade. Actually, it might actually be. Because this card, although it's 13 years old at this point, it looks very good. I mean, whoever had this card before me must have took some good care of it, because it looks like it just came out of a pack like yesterday. So either way, that is all I got for you. That is all I got for you guys in this video today. So we are going to open a fat pack of Archives. But before I do that, let me tell you about today's sponsors of the video, which are Smackin' and SeatGeek. Of course, Smackin' sunflower seeds. You get 10% off your entire purchase with my code, link down below, Grip and Rip. So if you click the link, it'll already be applied to your cart. Buy whatever you want. They just released brand new flavors, teriyaki and salt and vinegar flavored, limited time only releases. Go give those ones a try. And we are also sponsored with SeatGeek. SeatGeek gets you $20 off your first purchase only with my code Grip and Rip, all one word, at checkout. So big thank you to those guys. And yeah, let's get into the pack here today. I'll tell you one thing, man. I actually thoroughly like these fat packs. If I do find more, which I think I'm going to go to a couple Walmarts and Targets over the course of the week, I will tell you, frigid temperatures rolling through western Pennsylvania this week and across the eastern coast right now. I think today is going to be like -10 degrees with wind chill. here, so it's kind of crazy. Obviously, you know, down in DC today, it's going to be really cold down there as well for the inauguration today of President Trump. But it is what it is. I do like the cold, actually. You know, a lot of people don't like the cold. I like the cold. I do. I am definitely a cold person. I definitely hate the summer. I hate the sweat. So let's see what else we get here. Not really much so far, honestly. The most of your money's gonna come. Well, I already showed off who it is. It's Michael Young. Okay, Michael Young. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, cool. And we got, okay, Jack Leiter. So this has been the Texas Rangers pack. Looks like, and Evan Carter. So looks like the Texas Rangers pack. And then Teoscar in this pack. Billy Williams. We got Babe Ruth. That's a cool one. And we got a Patrick Bailey. So, all right, you know what? We'll do one pack of Crumb Update. I actually only have one box of Crumb Update left. So after where is the pack? Where did it go? Right here. Okay. After I open this pack, I only have one pack or box left. Which I'll tell you, man. Where are the parallels? I have not put a single parallel in 5 boxes as of right now. I don't like that. I really don't like that. First card's a good one, though. I mean, first card, Henry Davis. That's not bad, right? That's not too bad. We have a Jordan Beck. Have a X-Fractor or something of Cam Eden. I don't know who that even is, to be honest with you. And the last card's going to be Jared Jones Refractor. Okay, so I'll take it. You know, it's funny. This last box of Crumb Update we opened, actually had, like, all Pirates in it. Like, all the cards, the majority of them were Pirates, except Paul Skeens, obviously, which kind of sucks. But, not bad. I'll take a Jared Jones Refractor. Obviously, Jared Jones going to have a big year with us this year, so I do think he's going to be pretty solid with us this year. Probably going to be the third man in the rotation. Obviously, Skeens 1, Keller 2, Jones 3, Bailey Falter 4, and then Bubba Chandler 5. So that's a pretty solid rotation, if you ask me. So, yeah, I like that card. I like all Jared. I PC Jared Jones as well. I don't talk about him that much, but I do PC Jared Jones as well. So either way, guys, I'm getting out of here. Let me know what you think about this new GameStop news, and I'll see you guys in the next one.